Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm Wendell. It is February 12th, and we're glad you're here. Let's get started with today's top headlines. All new overnight, the state's attorney's office has released a second video of a deadly police shooting in Stratford. It's dash cam video, and we have to warn you, it is graphic and may be difficult to hear and to watch. As you just heard, police shot and killed a man, 26-year-old Christopher Higgins. This happened last Friday. They surrounded his car while trying to serve an arrest warrant. Officers told him to put his hands up. State police say Higgins had a gun and that he tried to drive off. That's when police officers opened fire, shooting and killing him. Officials continue to investigate whether police should have used deadly force or not. We're also learning of new developments in the death investigation of a Yale graduate student today. New Haven police are holding a news conference at 11 o'clock. Police say someone killed grad student Kevin Jiang last week. According to authorities, a person of interest, Shring Shuang Pan, was last seen in Georgia yesterday visiting family. U.S. Marshals are now offering a $5,000 reward for any information leading to Pan's arrest. He is charged with unlawful flight and interstate theft of a vehicle. Let's send things to meteorologist Scot Haney in the Weather Center, because Scott, we are expecting more snow soon, aren't we?
Yeah, tomorrow night into Sunday, Wendell, Tuesday into just looks like a messy day with ice possible. Thursday, another storm system. It's like every other day here. 7:01. Hi, everybody. Good morning. We're starting off with clear conditions, though, this morning. It's a beautiful day out there, but it is cold. You got to bundle up. Look at that gorgeous sunrise in Hartford with a temperature of 14 and a wind out of the north at 5 miles an hour. The wind isn't horrendous, but it is enough to make it feel like it's in the single digits, if not below zero, in parts of the state this morning. The numbers only climb into the mid to upper 20s today with a mixture of clouds and sun by later on this afternoon. And the temperatures along the shoreline, yeah, you might get to 30 today, but you should be at 40. So keep that in mind. It's going to be about 10 to 12 degrees below average for this time of year. Here are the current temperatures right now. Salisbury at 3, Torrington, Waterbury, Danbury. Hey, 777 right there. That's pretty good, right? That's lucky. 11, you're lucky to stay warm out there this morning. 11 at Bradley, 11 in Willimantic, 11 in Meriden. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a breeze, anywhere from 3 to 9 miles an hour. So it feels like 4 below, 6 below, 7 below. Oh, it's just a harsh morning in terms of the cold. So you got to brace yourselves. Clear and cold to start, partly to mostly sunny during the day today. And then a storm rolls in tomorrow night through Sunday morning. It doesn't look like a big storm, but nonetheless, it could lead to a coating to 1 inch or 2 of snow in the state by Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon, we'll see some gradual clearing. There's the regional radar. Not a lot going on. Futurecast, it's kind of a big old bore. Let's jump to Saturday at 7 p.m. That's when it starts to get a little interesting. Mostly cloudy skies. And you'll see the basis of this storm system riding to the south and east of Connecticut, but we could get clipped with a little bit of snow. That's why it's not a high-impact storm for us. But by Tuesday, even Monday, we're going to be dealing with some light snow in the state. This is as system number 1 goes by. There it goes, light snow through the day on Monday. And then Tuesday, here comes a whopper. You've got warm air aloft, cold air at the surface, and that means the possibility of some freezing rain. That system makes an exit by late Tuesday night. Wednesday looks good. Unfortunately, Thursday, another storm system is in the pipeline. Mostly sunny today and cold. Sun was up at 6:50. Sun sets at 5:20. Temperatures, again, only in the mid to upper 20s, maybe 30. Overnight lows tonight under partly cloudy skies. Another cold night, single digits in northwest Connecticut, low tweens elsewhere. And then your 7-day forecast includes 29 tomorrow. That weak storm system rolls in Saturday night through Sunday morning. Monday, some light snow in the forecast. Tuesday, a bigger precipitory event with snow, sleet, and possibility of freezing rain. Wednesday, we get a break with 40 degrees, and then Thursday, we're calling for a high of 37 degrees with another storm system rolling in for Thursday. Here come your shoreline highs, fairly equivalent to where we're headed inland. It's going to be cold today, cold for the foreseeable future until Wednesday and Thursday, when the temperatures start to moderate a little bit. All right, that's a check of your early morning forecast. Wendell, we'll send it back to you.
Scott, thank you. We are on top of the vaccination rollout here in Connecticut. The next phase has already started. Tens of thousands of people who are age 65 and older are looking to register for a COVID vaccine shot. But the process has been confusing for some folks. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Caitlin Nuclo joins us from Bristol and tells us where you can get some help today.
Bristol Health will have 3 employees present at the event today to help register folks. This all comes as the vaccine rollout has recently opened up for people 65 and older, many of them anxiously waiting for their turn. Meanwhile, we also now know who will be eligible next. The group includes those with high-risk conditions and essential workers like teachers and grocery store employees. But there is still not a concrete answer on when they will be able to schedule.
Give us a couple of weeks. We're talking to CDC. I'm on with the head of the COVID task force in the White House yesterday just to get a little more guidance in terms of how we want to do it.
Caitlin Nuclo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
The latest numbers show the daily positivity rate has dropped below 3%. That is the lowest in the state, the lowest level we've seen in more than 3 months. 28 more deaths, however, were reported, while 39 less people are being treated in hospitals for COVID-19. Now, with those low numbers, Governor Ned Lamont is looking ahead for the state to return to pre-pandemic life, but not just yet, he says. Neighboring New York says it will reopen indoor venues to 50% capacity starting March 15th, but Governor Lamont is cautious to making such a similar announcement. He expects an increase in COVID cases because of the aftermath of people going and hosting Super Bowl parties.
These are the type of things we are going to consider. We just figured, we just had Super Bowl. We're watching the variants. It's been, a week or two. I think early next week we'll be in a position to make some clear direction on that.
The governor says until then, large venues that host weddings, concerts, and other high-capacity events will continue to be limited. One business that is definitely looking forward to getting back to normal, casinos. Today, Foxwoods will reopen the Fox Tower Hotel, but for weekends only. Keno and the Racebook will be open as well. Safety protocols will include more plexiglass barriers, hand sanitizing stations, and face mask mandates will be put in place. The nation's coronavirus death toll has climbed to more than 475,000 people. That is as of Thursday, and that number is according to Johns Hopkins University. The U.S. death toll is the largest in the world. This number twice now as many as Brazil, which has the second highest deaths. The U.S. has recorded more than 27 million COVID cases since the pandemic began almost a year ago now. Former President Trump's defense team will present its defense today at his second impeachment trial as it enters day 3. Democratic House managers made their case the last 2 days and will wrap up their case later today. Now to the former president's defense strategy. His lawyers are expected to argue that it's too late to convict Trump now that he's already out of office. But Louisiana Republican Senator Bill Cassidy says the former president's team has some questions that need to be addressed.
If one of the charges is that you should have called out people and you didn't, even though it was clear that the police officers were under assault, please explain that.
After the defense rests, there will be a 4-hour question and answer session that is likely to happen tomorrow. Now, in Waterbury, Sacred Heart High School will close after nearly a century. It is due to decline in enrollment. School leaders are working to help remaining students transition to other schools. Eyewitness News spoke with several alum who say they're shocked and sad to hear this news.
The Sacred Heart alumni, family, current students, administration, again, went out of their way to do everything and anything they possibly could. The doors of Sacred Heart might be closing, but the feeling and the love and the memories of the school are going to be going on for years to come. It certainly will. Our hearts go out to them. And a group of men from Colchester are braving the cold for a good cause, a bitter cold. Residents Fred Brown, Rob Suchecki, and Greg Cordova are spending the weekend in the cold to benefit the Colchester Fuel Bank. The group will gather on the green today at 2 there, and they won't leave until Sunday at noon after spending 2 cold nights in a tent raising funds. And if you'd like to help, just show up at the green, you can see right there, and drop off your donation. Good luck to them in this weather. Thank you so much for tuning in to Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day and happy Valentine's weekend.
Thanks for watching Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Watch us live wherever you are on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.